because I decided that I'm too lazy to do other things right now. I just know editing this will give me shivers because I hate mouth sounds. But nonetheless, sorry if my hair hits the mic. Okay. So, for today's video, I decided that I'm gonna tell you good night in 10 different languages. And I asked my friends, my good friends at ChatGPT to choose these 10 languages. So it's really random. If you want to see your language next, comment down below. I am also chewing the worst gum on earth. But I will survive, I have to. Okay, so let's start. Also, new location, kind of. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna start now. The first language is Swahili. Swahili, 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 Swahili. Isiku mwema. Isiku mwema. Isiku mwema. I have these written down, how to pronounce them. And I'm kinda deaf, so if I heard them wrong, and if I'm pronouncing them wrong, tell me, or actually don't. Isiku mwema, isiku mwema, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Isiku mwema, isiku mwema. Isiku mwema, isiku mwema. Next language is Hungarian, which for me is a really hard language. I mean, any of these are, but this one is like one of those crazy European ones that just stick out. Anyways, yo ei sakat. 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 Next up, we have Mandarin Chinese. Wanan, wanan, wanan. I might be so bad at this, I don't know. I really like languages, but I feel like I'm so bad at them at the end of the day. Wanan, wanan, good night, good night, good night, good night. Wanan, 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 wanan. Next up we have Finnish, 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 Finnish. This one, another crazy one. Hyvältä. Hyvältä, hyvältä, hyvältä. Any Finnish viewers, please forgive me. Hyvältä, 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 hyvältä. so sorry. Next up we have Malay. Selamat malam. Selamat malam. I like languages like that. It's just written and this is how you pronounce it. So Selamat malam. 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 Good night. Good night. Good night. Selamat malam. Selamat malam. Next up, Telugu. 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 Subharatri. 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 Hopefully I'm pronouncing them right and not saying any slurs in your languages. Sorry. Subharatri. 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 Subharatri, 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 Subharatri. Next up we have Romanian, 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 Romanian. Noapte bună, noapte bună, noapte bună. 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 Also tell me if this lo-fi is fine. And how's the setup? I look like a mess. Okay, noapte bună. Noapte bună. Noapte bună. Noapte bună, noapte bună. Okay, next up, Danish. Danish, Danish, Danish. GOODNIGHT. 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 I feel like I'm saying that wrong. GOODNIGHT. 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 Good night. 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 Oh my back. Oh my god. Okay. Next up, Thai. I really like Thai letters. I know I will probably never be able to read them, but they are so cool. Just an opinion, you know. Thai, 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 Thai. Ratri, Sawa. 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 Okay, last one is Korean, which was the most difficult one for me. I'm not one of those white girls that love K-pop, so I've never really ever had like a chance to learn Korean, and it's hard for me to even pronounce, so I'm gonna try. superat.